Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Today we're going to have our UOI class, or Unit of Inquiry class. And our, let's talk about our central idea again. But don't worry, this time we're not going to go word by word. We're just going to read it again for you to remember easily. We all know that we are now in Unit 5, which is under the theme How the World Works. And do you remember our central idea? Can anybody of you say it again? Alright, I'll give you a few seconds to say our central idea before I show it and then before we read it together. What is our central idea for Unit 5 under the theme How the World Works? I think some of you can say it right. Now, here's our central idea. All living things go through a process of change. So maybe it can be a little difficult because some words are kind of confusing. But let's just practice it one more time. All living things go through a process of change. All living things go through a process of change. So don't worry, we're going to have it every time we have our UOI class. And soon enough, just like our previous central idea, you will be able to say it well. Now, our goal for today. So, actually, we have goals. First one will be sharing your homework, which I will show you what the homework or the task that your classmates have done, and then we will find out changes that happen in human. We will find out changes that happen in human. What are those changes? But before that, let's look back to your task last Friday or those tasks that you did during the weekend. So, last week we really focused on what are living things. And we find out the different characteristics of living things, right? And using those characteristics, you're able to design your own living thing. You're able to make up some names or figure out what they eat, where they live. So here are some of most of your classmates have sent their answers already. So here it is. This is what Joey made. Oh my god, look at that. That looks like a very interesting living thing. So remember, it doesn't need to be something that already exists. Like, doesn't have to be a real living thing in our world. But if you are to design, that's the reason why the word says design. It means you make your own living thing. Imagine your own living thing. So, the name of his living thing is Bob. And then his living thing eats small worm and diamond. Oh my god. Bob eats small worm and diamond. So expensive. Look at those. And then he changes colors to catch food. That's how he catches his food, by changing color. He also lives in the soil. That's why he eat worms in diamond. Because he live in soil, he gets his food in the soil. He can walk and crawl. Look at those huge feet with boots. And they're it can really walk and crawl. And then he changed and he also changes many faces and colors. That's why he has 3 heads with different faces. That looks so cool. He also, Joey wants to say something more about it. He can bend his hand and do magic. Wow, this living thing is so cool. It can bend its hands and then do some magics too. Interesting living thing, right? Now, guys, this is Bob, the living thing by Joey. Now let's move on to the next living thing. This is Abura's living thing. It looks like a Rubik's Cube, right? The one that he loves to play. He said this is mucus. It can close. This part can close and open. And it uses mucus to catch food. It mostly eats little flying insects. Oh, that's why it has wings, so that it can catch flying insects. That is so nice. It uses this part right here that opens and closes to catch insects. I believe this one looks like a Rubik's Cube because Abura loves Rubik's Cube. Good one, Abura. Now let's move on to the next one. Oh, this is Edison's living thing. It's a kind of flower. The name of the living thing is tulips. And then, what does your living thing eat? So he says right here, water and nutrients in the soil. Yes, because it's like a kind of plant, so it intakes some water and nutrients from the soil. And how does it get its food? It uses its roots. And then it lives in the soil just like most other plants. It also grows up. That's how it moves. It doesn't run around, it doesn't fly like Abura's living thing, it doesn't walk and crawl like Joey's living thing, but it grows up. It has a stamen, pistil, and petals. Yes, the part of its flower that reproduces, it has stamen, pistil, and petals. And the color is purple. Now let's hear Addison say something about his living thing. So I hope you guys enjoy and watch this video.
Tulips， 今天要分享的是 tulips， 是因为我发现这个花可以很顽强的生活里，是因为由于它的根茎断了，本来不是那种这样子的，就像这样子的，这种弯的是直的，然后呢，它为了要生活，所以是有生命的，所以呢，它要把这个让它这里生活的更大一些，这样子
吸收更多营养，
吸收更多水分和营养，这样子就能活下来好几天了。这个是我跟他做的一样的，用橡皮泥做的。还有它的花根是有2次长的机会的，是因为就那个外面的不是这个的，因为这个的已经长出来外面的了。这个是2次长的机会，是因为这里面还有一点的，是因为它这个花是会掉叶子，然后呢再长出新的花，然后再掉叶子才死掉的。所以要过好几年，就1年就会死掉吧，也算是。
它有生命周期的，对吗？
对，它有生命周期。
所以它的种子藏在了这个里面。
所以它的种子藏在了这里面。
由风。蜜蜂它们传播，对吧？
还有，给他们的奖励就是花蜜。还有这里
蜜蜂的奖励是花蜜
分出来的液体，这样子不能让它们白受吃苦，所以呢，蜜蜂的奖励就是花蜜，然后还会粘到翅膀上，然后飞起来的时候会洒到外面去。
哦，就继续传播花粉，产生新的生命，是这个意思吗？
对。
好的，谢谢。
谢谢。
And that's a very cool living thing by Edison. Good presentation, Edison. Now let's move on to Leo. Well, Leo didn't have a drawing here, but let's read about what it is. Oh, I think this is a very interesting living thing. The name is King Dragon. It eats grass, meat, shrimp, and conch. It also likes to grab food with claws or teeth. So because it's like a king dragon, so most likely it has huge teeth and claws, and it uses those claws and teeth to grab food. Where does it live? Well, it lives in the dinosaur kingdom. And how does your living thing move? Well, hands and feet moves like... and it can fly. Okay, so it uses its hand and feet, and then it can fly. Probably most So similar with other kinds of dragons, right? He likes meat because he has sharp teeth. Wow. Very interesting, Leo. I wish we saw some drawings right here. If you can draw about your king dragon, please show us a picture of it, okay? And I will include it in the next video so that everybody can see your king dragon. It also has 200 hearts, so it can live for a long time. Oh my god. A king dragon that has 200 hearts. That's a lot. How many hearts do we have? We have only one heart, and octopuses, they have 3 hearts. But this king dragon has 200 hearts. Well, that will really live for a long, long time. Good one, Leo. Next one. We have SMAP's living thing. So here SMAP also didn't include its drawing or what it looks like, but his name is SMAP's. What is this? Okay, so probably next time you can tell us more about it so I can read it properly, right? Well, he said he eats vegetables, milk, juice, and rice. Wow, just like people. He eats vegetables, milk, juice, and rice. And also, oh, his name is SMAP Lucas. SMAP Lucas. How does it get food? SMAP and Lucas bring him. Okay, so SMAP and Lucas bring food to that living thing. And where does it live? Well, it lives in SMAP's home. How does your living thing move? He uses his what? What is it? Okay, wheels in his legs? I hope this is not wheels. Well, we'll have to figure out what is this word. And well, he also already put here that he uses his legs to move. So this one we'll have to know more about what this word is. And what are its characteristics? Okay, so maybe like the pencil is not so clear. Next time, SMAP, you can. Oh, he helps us find. Is that right? He helped us find. I hope I'm reading it right. Or fight. Okay. He helps us fight. Is that right? So next time maybe you can use like darker pencil and maybe write it even properly with SMAP, right? So we can read it. You can send me another one of this or like together with a drawing if you want so I can show it on the next video. And then say something more about it. He is an animal protection officer. Wow. Wow. So it's like it's an officer. It's an animal, but it's an officer that protects animal. I like that. Thank you, SMAP. Now let's move on to Mark's living thing. So Mark also wasn't able to draw anything here or maybe like have some pictures, but if you have it, Mark, please send it. It's okay. The name of the living thing is Monster Lee. Monster. And the name is Lee. Well, monsters are living things now. And he eats people. Oh my god, this is like a very scary living thing. I hope this is not our Lee, okay? It eats people, and he would grab people in secret. So he will just sneak in the back of those people and grab them. He lives in Shenangjia. Okay, I don't know where that is. So I'm pretty sure it's in Changshu. So yeah, so that's where the living thing lives. How does your living thing move? Well, he walks on his feet. Monster Lee walks on his feet. He is brutal and greedy. Oh my god, like a very scary monster. Well, say something more about it. It is an alien. If it's an alien, is it a living thing? Maybe. Because that's your own design of a living thing. So it eats people. It can walk, it can move, just like the characteristic of the living thing. And here are more things you'd like to talk about it. So Mark, if you do have a picture or drawing of this monster, please send me. Now here's Frank's living thing. Oh my god, that's like a very scary plant. The name of Frank's living thing is Chomper. Maybe because it chomps its food. What does your living thing eat? Zombies! This chomper eats zombies. And how does it get its food? Well, it uses its mouth to bite. This living thing has a big mouth with sharp teeth, and it uses it to bite its food, and it lives in the forest. How does your living thing move? Well, so most likely, because it looks like a plant, it doesn't move where it stays, but it moves its head. Only its head may be back and fro, like this. It swings its head. And what are its characteristics? Well, it has a big mouth, obviously from the drawing. And then it will... What, people? Okay, it will... I hope this doesn't look like... Attack people! There it is. It will attack people. So it attacks people and attacks zombies too, I believe. Okay, Frank. I believe this is from the story or from the game Frank. No, not Frank versus Zombies. Plants versus Zombies. Interesting. Now let's move on to Evan's living thing. Look at that. He even used a Play-Doh or a clay to make his living thing. And that is a dog. And the name of this dog is Momo. It eats bones and meat. And then, how does it get its food? Evan gives food to Momo. It lives in Evan's house, and it has its own kennel. Good one. Well, Momo has 4 feet. He can walk, jump, and run. That's how it moves. And it has 4 feet, 2 big ears, and 1 cute tail. Let's say something more about it. He likes sticking out his tongue and shake his tail. He has 1 very long tail, and he likes to shake it and stick out his tongue, just like the one in the Play-Doh. Good one, Evan, and very cute creation. Now, this is Lee's little design of living thing. Oh my god, it looks so scary. The name of this living thing is Animal Flying. Flying animal, maybe. And then it eats meat and bones. It kills smaller animals. It lives in a cave. And it can fly or go. Wow, like a very powerful living thing. Just like monster or dragon. It flies very fast when there is danger, and its eyes are very bright. It has very bright eyes and flies so high if there's danger. Cool. It lives in the dark place and it's very aggressive. Just like all those other living things that you guys created. Oh my god, it looks a little scary. I hope it doesn't eat people. Well, it only kills smaller animals. Yoo-hoo! But still, kind of scary, right? Very cool, Lee. Now here's a very cute living thing by Jalu. It's called Unicorn Cat. Oh, I love this because I love cats and I love unicorns. And it eats fish. You think it eats unicorn fish? We don't know. It uses its hand to catch. It lives in the city. It can walk. I wonder if it can fly because I can see some wings right here. And it can walk very fast. And there are many kinds of cats too, not just the unicorn cat. Look at that fish. That's the favorite food of the unicorn cat. This is so cute, Chalu. Good one. And here's Zarina's living thing. The name is Emily. It's a horse, and then it eats grass. It gets its food from the ground, and it lives in Uzbekistan. That's Zarina's country. Wow, we can find this cute little horse in Uzbekistan. It likes to run so fast and walk. It is cute, brown, friendly, big. Oh, it's not small. And helpful. She is my imaginary pet. She has many friends. She is a girl, and she is very smart. And the name of this horse is Emily. Well, that's a lot of information about your living things, Zarina, and that's really nice. I love that this living thing is smart and has many friends and very helpful. Good one. Now this is Arjahi's living thing. Look how cute is that. It's so colorful. Her name is Jenny, and it eats it eats seaweed, those kind of seagrass that we see in the ocean. Seaweed grows in the salty ocean water, and she eats them because she lives in the ocean, so she eats those seaweed from the ocean. Where does your living thing live? Arjahi said. A rainbow castle in the mixed blue ocean. I want to live there. I want a rainbow castle at the bottom of the ocean. And how does she move? She swims with her tail. Isn't that cool? What are its characteristics? She is a mixed human and fish, so she can talk, do magic, and swim like fish. How cool is that? Her hair is red, tail is rainbow color, and she looks so beautiful. It is very beautiful, Arjahi. It's a very nice living thing. I kind of wish that mermaids are really real. Now, here we go for the last one. So Beck didn't say much about the living thing, but this is his creation, which is for me so cool and very creative. So I believe this one is like a sheep, but probably not. It's made of cauliflower, some carrots, and some celery, I believe. And this one is made of bitter gourd, and some chilies, and a carrot too. What does this living thing look like? For me, it looks like a crocodile. I'm not sure if it's a crocodile. So what do you think, Beck? What do you think it is? So maybe you can take a video of yourself saying something about your living things, and I can show it to your classmates next video, okay? These are very cool living things, guys. And let's review quickly the characteristics of living things that we had that made you make all or design all those living things, which are very cool. So living things breathe, living things grow, living things need food and water, just like what you guys wrote in there, and living things move. You guys all know about it with all those movements that your living things can do. Living things interacts, or it responds to its surrounding or in its environment. Living things reproduce, and living things have lifespan. It means that living things don't live forever. It can live for a long, long time, just like King Dragon with 200 hearts, but still it has lifespan, so it dies. So we know that living things die. So for today, we're gonna focus more about living things grow. It's just like our central idea that living things change, goes through a process of change. Simple as living things grow. All living things grow. And for this unit, just like in our goal, we're gonna talk for today's lesson, we're gonna focus more about humans. How humans change, or how humans grow. I'll show you a very cute picture. For me it's very cute. And tell me if you know this picture. If this one looks familiar to you. Probably not. What is it? Yes, it's a baby. And do you know whose baby that is? It's my baby. Yes, it's Miss Danica's baby. That's the day when she was born. Her name is Mei Xing. Her English name is Primrose. I like to call her Primrose. And her Chinese name is Mei Xing. That's on the day she was born. She was still wrapped in a pink towel. And then when she was 1 year old, before 1 year old, this is her. Does it look the same? It's kind of different now, right? Her hair is longer. She can now sit in this picture. And she just woke up in that picture too. And do you know what she looks like right now? This is her now, after 3 years. She goes to school, but now she don't go to school now because schools are closed. That was like a few weeks ago. So she goes to school now, and this is what she looks like. Is it the same? I want to know your opinion if it's the same. What changes happens here? So here she's so small and tiny, she can't even walk, she can't even see things yet. Everything is blurry to her. And here she can see things now. She likes to laugh so much. She likes to look at pictures every time I read books to her. And her hair is longer, and she can now sit properly here. And she can eat food, not just drink milk. And here so many changes happened already. She can play, she can run around. She actually runs after goats. She loves goats and kittens so much. And she goes to school. She can now speak. She likes to sing and dance. She also loves to do yoga. So many things she can do now. So, actually, here's a story that I'd like to read to you. So those are the changes that happened to my baby. Can you see the difference? Can you see the changes? It's really nice, right? So those are the changes that happened to her. So enough about my baby. Now let's talk about this one. This is a story that I'm supposed to read to you, but we don't really have much time about this, and this will be connected to your task, to your homework. What you're gonna do is find a photo of you when you're a baby and your current photo. You may include yearly photos, like a picture when you were 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. Or it doesn't have to be like that. Just a photo of you when you're a baby, or your photo right now. That doesn't have to be today, maybe yesterday or last month. Just 2 photos is okay. Or photo of every year is also okay. And then put them side by side. You can put them in PPT or you can put them on paper. Much better if you put them on PPT, so you don't have to print it and save some paper, or maybe save some colored ink, right? And then you will write the changes that happened. What happened? What changes happened from since you were a little baby until now, or as you are growing up? Because those answers, we will use them for our next lesson, which will be on Thursday. Okay? So you have the time to do it today and tomorrow. So that's going to be your task. And this story that we're not able to read today, I'm going to read it to you on Thursday. Don't worry about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the work by your classmates, and you're able to see the differences or changes that happened to my baby, and you're going to be able to share your own baby pictures and the changes that happened to you. So have a great day and enjoy your Tuesday. Bye!